ISM Xfinity Series 50%. Uh, Hoff won the race at Vegas. What are your thoughts on that, Crocodile?
I thought he showed pure dominance in that race. I thought he was just on a separate class that entire race. There's no way that he even had a shot at it.
Do you think it's going to be the same way here at ISM, or do you think it's going to be different?
Uh, as I mean, I would hope it would be different, but I still have a feeling he might come out on top. But ISM is a completely different track though than Vegas,
Right.
so
Well,
hopefully this will benefit some of the other drivers.
well, here's the lineup. We got the two starting on pole, the two of Razor Sharp. The outside pole in the seven is Casey. The 60 starting third is K Taddy. Starting fourth is the 20 of Hoff. Starting fifth is the 61 of Hemi. The 28 starting sixth is Pro Angler.
The 18 of Baker Bones is starting seventh. On the outside is the 98 of Flow. Then you got the 16 of Legend and the 86 of Kane Fan. The 3 of Larry and the 1 is Zach. Then you got the 9 of Matt and the 11 of Jag. And the last 3 are the 5 of Brian, the 21 of Hidley, and the 22 of Larson. Hey, Canfield.
Yeah.
It looked like we have one guy not qualify.
Hey, thank you by the way for taking that over. My mic cut out there.
Yeah, I had a feeling something happened to your mics. I heard it cut out.
Right.
So
But yeah, the
it
number
looked
nine,
like
the nine of who is in the nine?
the 9 of Matt.
Uh, yeah, the nine of Maddie is not gonna make this race.
Okay, so he qualified, but he's not actually going to race, right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
And it looked like Maestro didn't qualify, the 19.
As we were getting ready to get into this race,
You good, Canfield? Your mic cut out again?
no, I was just checking this lineup one more time, make sure everything's straight.
Alright. So, who do you think has the best shot at winning this race, from your point of view, Canfield?
Well, picking from last race, I am gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to go with for my overall pick. It's gonna have to be the number two of Razor Sharp starting on the inside pole.
Alright.
And for my second pick, It's gonna have to go with the 60 of K Taddy.
Wow, not even gonna go with the last race for a half, huh?
No, I feel like Hoff uh might have some issues with this track.
I mean, he's definitely not as fast as some of the other guys, at least from qualifying perspective.
Right? Who are you going to go with?
Well, I think I'm gonna agree with you, and I think I'm gonna go with Razor. But I think for my dark horse, I think I'm probably gonna go with the 18 of Baker, because I think even though he's starting back in 7th, I think he'll be able to adjust his car to his liking and try to make a run up there.
Yeah, that's
Because I know in last race he was up towards the back for a while, and then at one point it looked like he had a really fast car, but then got caught up in someone else's mess and fell back.
yeah. I think he got into some contact up front, and that may have costed him.
Were there any surprises to you in qualifying?
Uh, yeah, I'm surprised actually that Kate Taddy qualified for third. We did a practice here earlier, and he was pretty fast here. Um, there was about five of us in the lobby, and he was just dominating us in the lobby. So I figured that he would have the pole.
Dang. You never know. Maybe the 7 and the 2 had a good setup as well. Mm,
Yeah, I think it's gonna make for an interesting race. This is more of a driving track than a draft track.
definitely. I'm interested to see how wide they went 3 wide at Vegas. I'm interested to see how wide they get it Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't think that you're gonna see the three wide like you did at Vegas.
Well, I'm more talking about coming up to the start finish line.
Oh yeah,
Down that dog leg. If they're gonna go 3 wide on a restart at Vegas, I imagine we're probably gonna see 4 wide going through that, at least going through the dog leg.
did you get the invite?
I'm interested to see how patient some of these drivers are gonna be. Because this is a 100 lap race around ISM, so hopefully we'll see some form of patience from some of these guys.
We may have to back out. I don't think everyone got an invite. 14. There's only 14 drivers that made it, and there's supposed to be 15.
Ooh,
Or
there's supposed to.
there actually might only be 14 because the nine's not racing.
The 9 isn't racing, so I think, yeah, I think with the 9 not racing,
Oh, are we going green flag
no,
right now? Oh
oh,
no,
really? Oh, no, we're not.
no,
No,
no.
we're not. We should have 16 drivers in this race.
Are you in here?
Yeah, yes, I am in this race right now.
All right.
It looks like the 7 car didn't make it.
Well, that moved Hoff up to second place then.
Yeah, Hoff is lined up outside pole.
As the 2 and the 20 bring them to the start
Green
line.
flag. How wide are they gonna get? That is the question. Looks like they stay pretty calm. Razor
Oh,
with the lead, going way low. He's taking a really low line. Oh, he hit the wall coming out 4 though. He kept it in front of the 20 car though.
the 28 looking to be. Oh, is that
Oh,
a caution
somebody
already?
wrecked. Somebody wrecked. Let me try to see what it was. It looked like it's at least the 7, I think, got spun around by somebody. And 21 as well looked like he was way far back as well. Yeah, 21 car is just now through the travel right now. Or not travel, but the dog leg. So he definitely wrecked. The battling from the 2 and the 20 was pretty interesting right there. Oh, looks like did the 2 leg out? No, the 2 came in pit road. So it looks like we have alternating strategy already, Canfield.
Yeah, or he had to go down pit road and make some adjustments to his car being a default.
Looks like his car had been a little bit tight. His car in the wall. Ooh, 60 making a run on Baker.
Oh,
Ooh,
16
16 car in the
wrecks.
wall again.
I think
And
that's
wrecks
going to bring
another
out a
car with him.
caution.
Doesn't look like it's going to cause a caution though. The two car doesn't look like he was as good as he was in qualifying. Oh, the 98 hits the inside wall. But like I was saying, the 2 car doesn't look as strong as he did in qualifying by any means. At least right now he doesn't. Ooh,
Oh,
16 and 2 make contact. 28 car is way low. Oh no, oh, 20 car came back up on the track and missed the wall. Two car trying to make a move on the 22, couldn't quite do it.
Hoff is in the
Oh, 2
lead.
and the 20. Hop is in the lead, but the 2 and the 22 are having an amazing battle for third right now. Oh, they both go high, allowing the 60 car to possibly get third. What a change of events that was for the 2 and the 22 right there. Let's see the the 2 hits the wall because the 22 exacts his revenge on that move that the 2 gave him in the 3. Let's hope they play nice the rest of the race. Looks like the 2 gave him another quick shove.
It looks like the 61 is starting to catch up to the 20 for the lead.
Oh yeah, but it looks like a little bit. You were definitely right on that. Finally, somebody might have something for the 20 car. Looks like he's running a little bit of a higher line and then arcs it down low by exit. And it's giving him a nice run off. Ooh, 61 looks like he scraped the wall coming in the 3. It looks like the 20 car is faster in 1 and 2, and the 61 is faster in 3 and 4. What do you think, Canfield?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like to me. There for a while it looks like they're running the same line, but it seems like the 61 is switching it up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, the 20 car looks like he's changing up his line just a little bit in 3 and 4 to try to counteract the run the 61's getting. Either that or he overdrove the corner.
Which is very easy to do at ISM.
It definitely is. I raced there plenty of times and I've overdrove turn 3 definitely a lot.
But the 20 looks like he's got 3 and 4 down packed. Ooh, the 61 drives it in a little hard there.
The 61 went a little bit too wide in 3 and 4. He wasn't quite able to get that arc he was getting a few laps ago. Oh, it looks like the 20 car is getting a little bit tight now as we go through the rest of this run. So I feel like the 61 is a little bit patient. He should be able to get around him.
They're pulling away from the field though.
They definitely are pulling away because it looks like the 3 cars behind him are messing around a lot. Ooh, the 61 has had a little bit of a problem in 1 and 2, lost some ground. Oh, the 20 car, I think, the 20 car lagged out, I think.
Yeah, wow.
Wow, what a change of events that was. I was not expecting that. The 2 and the 22 are definitely still going at it behind them. This is the inner. Oh, the 2 and the 22 make contact again, and they make contact again. Oh my goodness, these two cannot stay away from each other right now. If this is a real life race, I would say after the race they're probably gonna fight each other.
Well, you never know. They still might.
Hey,
Just
yeah.
not physically.
I mean, they've already hit each other, I think, at least 7 times in the span of like 10 laps. The 2 car looks like he's getting held up by the 22, and I think that's why he's made so much contact with him. He's trying to get around him, and the 22 is just like, I don't want to.
It's a good race though, side by side.
I feel the 2 car could just show a little bit more patience. I feel like he'd be able to get around him pretty easily.
Is that a car that they're catching or is that lap traffic?
Which car?
Oh, the 2 makes the pass. Ooh, the 21 comes back on the inside.
Yeah, 22 and the 2 are having a ding-dong battle right now. We're going back and forth right now.
Oh,
Ooh, two car is so good on entry of 3, but the 22 just backs up so much. I feel like if the 22 were to come in, the 2 is going to stay on an extra lap and he'll probably get around them.
16 looking to make a move on the 21.
Really?
I have
It looks like
no
we have
idea. I have no idea what place that is.
the one car is getting involved in that as well. The 1 car and the 28, they're all getting involved in this battle.
Oh,
Oh,
the
the
21
28
comes in
drives in
hard.
deep.
Or yeah, the 28. Oh,
Ooh, the 1 car gets around the 16 and the 28 does. I think the 16 had an issue in 3. The 1 car is driving it in. The 28 hits the wall.
as a 61 is
There's only
just
been
is just destroying the field right now. I mean, he is just walking away with this.
Yeah, the 2 and the 22 cannot seem to pull away from one another.
Yeah, but
I feel like
that three
the two
that
is definitely getting held up.
oh
Ooh,
oh
there he
oh.
goes. He just wrecks the 22 right there.
I was just getting ready
Let's
to
see if he's
say
able to
that
put some.
that three-car pack that's behind him is catching him. All like the racing that they're doing, that three-car pack is gaining on him.
Yeah, I feel like Razor right there just had enough of the 22 and just decided to pit maneuver him right there.
Do you think the 22 is going to return the favor?
Oh, definitely 100%. He may not do it. He shouldn't do it this lap. I'd wait a little bit. But it looks like he doesn't want to listen to me though. If I was the two,
Oh,
I
there it
would
is.
definitely. Yep, he bumps him.
Oh,
If I was the two, I'd hold up right now and let the 22 by at this point.
oh, the 22 cuts hard inside. I think he's pitting. The
Yeah,
22
I
is
think the
going
22
down pit
finally
road.
decided to come in. This is gonna be a big strategy right here because this is gonna determine which of those two is actually gonna be faster. Because the two car is able to gap him, then that's huge for him.
As the 61 is starting to come up on lap traffic.
Really, he is just pulling so far away. He's already towards the start finish line, while second place has just come out of four. This is it. He's playing on a clinic right now.
Who is that in second? K-Taddy in the 60?
Yes, that would be K Taddy. Ooh, somebody hit the wall. I think it was Baker Jones. Baker Bones hit the wall. Somebody else came down pit road. The 22 is just now acing pit road.
I am very surprised we only had one caution here at ISM on a smaller track.
I'm actually surprised about that too, but I think it was just everybody learned their lesson a little bit from Vegas and decided to be a little bit less aggressive. Yeah, the 28 car on pit road right now. The 16 car hit the wall coming out of four. One car is on pit road now as well.
We're gonna see how this lap car plays, if it plays a role with the leader or not.
Yeah, the 86 and the 98 are going side by side as the two car entered pit road.
Ooh, the 21 is a lap car for the 61, and it doesn't look like he's gonna get out of his way.
Oh,
The
61 hit the wall a
61
little bit
lagged.
out of four. Oh yeah, he
Oh,
did lag actually. Oh, hit the 21. Show a little He needs to show a little bit of patience with these lap cars. He has a big lead. You don't want to throw it all away because of a lap car. Ooh, the 21 is slowing down so much in these turns.
oh, the
Oh,
21 or
60.
the 61 is pitting.
The 61 decided he had enough of that lap car inside the pit. The 60 car does the exact same thing. The 86 car looks like he stayed out, along with the 18 of Baker Bones. And the 28 also decided to stay out as well.
See, this is where I get
Oh
lost
no,
with the
the 28
positions.
already pitted, my bad.
This is where I get
The
lost with the
28 already pitted.
positions, because I don't know like who pitted and who didn't. Because we have 70 to go here at ISM.
Oh, there was a 98 right in front of the two, almost gets collected. They almost made contact, but luckily for them, they didn't.
Who battling with earlier?
And the 60 was a little bit bad. But it looks like he made a pretty solid gap to the 22 by the looks of it.
The 22, I think the 22 backed out or lagged out.
Yeah, 3 car came down pit road. The 3 and a couple other cars come down pit road. The 3, the 16, and it looks like the 21 as well also comes in. So I think they're the last 3 to come in.
So do you think the 61 is taking over the lead now?
Yes, I would assume the 61 is now the lead. And it looks, I think the 60 car is still in second. And the 2 car is in third, a little bit closer to the 60 now that he doesn't have the 2 car around him. Because I believe that the one is definitely a lap car, because he wasn't up front earlier.
Oh, the number 5 into the wall.
Yeah, the 22 lagged out as well. I think you're right about that.
The 21
The
coming up
one
on
and
a
the
lap car.
21 got lapped.
Or the 61, my bad. The 61 coming up on a lap car. The 16
On Yep, the
Legend.
16 is getting lapped right now.
He looks
He
like he's
stays
giving him the
high to let
room
the
though.
61 by. The 21 and the 1 actually lost time after pit road where they lost a lap. So this might actually help the 2 car, because he's still around the 1 and the 21 right now. The 2 car is definitely visibly closer. He's bringing the 98 car with him. I think the 98 is in 4th right now. Oh, the 2 and the 1 make 21 and the 1 make contact. Bring the 60 car down the track.
This is going to get interesting up front. We got 2 lap cars. Oh, the 86 decides to take it into pit road.
Oh, the 86 is on pit road again?
Yep.
Wow, so that's an unscheduled pit stop, I would assume.
It actually kind of looked like he slowed down to pit.
Oh wow, so
Because he was a lap car. The 61 was coming up on him and the 3.
okay, so I think he probably pitted because he knew he was going to get lapped. Ooh, the 60 car finally gets around the 1. But the 2 is a lot closer now than it was earlier. Ooh, the 2 hit the 1 car into the wall, I think, behind me. Ooh, the 21 and 60 make contact. That is not going to help the 60 at all.
Oh!
Ooh, the 2 and the 21 make contact.
Ooh, the 21
The
spins.
2 saves it though. The 2 saves it.
Is that is the 2 in 3rd place and the 60 is in 2nd?
The 2 is in 3rd. The 60 is in 2nd.
Okay.
So they were already a lap down. Those 2 cars. The one and the 21 were already a lap down at that point. I feel really bad for the 2s. He did nothing wrong right there. And the 21 just slams him. And now what was a really close battle is now a little bit more spread out. Let's see, this 5 car causes some issues. The 5 car looks like he's going to stay high and let the 60 car by, possibly. Nope. Ooh, hits the wall. The 60 car goes a little bit wide and 1, 2. I feel like the 2 might be a little bit faster than the 60 right now. What do you think about it, Canfield?
I haven't really watched much. I just been focused on the leader here, seeing where he's running um on the track, seeing if he's making any like mistakes. Um, so you said the 2 and the 60 are battling back and forth for second,
It looks
third.
like they're battling right now. The 2 cars able to close back up to the 60 now that they got around all the lap cars. So it looks like the 2 cars a little bit faster than the 60 right now. It's interesting to see what if the 60 car lets him go or if they're gonna battle it out.
2 looks to the inside of the 60.
And he's definitely able to gain a lot. Ooh, it looks like he drove in a little bit deep, but he's able to bring it right back on exit though. It's a big run.
I think he's gonna get him right here.
Ooh, he might. He drove it in deep in the 1. Look like he got a little bit loose on entry. It looks like the 60 is a little bit tight in 1 and 2. Oh, he drove it in deep into 3.
It's gonna give the 2 a lot of ground there.
Yeah. What was a pretty good gap just got closed by that mistake in 3 and 4. Ooh, he got tight again. It looks like the 2 car might be able to clear him through the dog lane. No, they're still a little bit side by side. But I think the 60 car is just too tight right now. You can definitely tell right there, he's definitely tight. So that moves the 2 car up to second. I wonder if the 60 car starts dropping here.
As the 2 comes out of turn number 2, the 61 is coming out of turn 4.
Really?
Yeah, he has a big lead.
So he's like he's like about on the next straightaway.
Well, yeah.
Ooh, the 61 looks like he just lapped somebody else now.
Does that look like that to you? The 61 is got a big lead on the 2.
Yeah, the 61 is at the line now.
And the 2 is coming out of 4 when the 61 is coming out of 2.
The 61, the 61's in 3 and 4 right now.
Alright. Let me know when you watch the 61, I'm gonna watch the 2. Let me know when the next time around, let me know when the 61 is at the line and I'll tell you where the 2's at.
Alright. I would have been so disappointed if the 61 pitted right there. He's at the line now.
Okay, well the 2 is going into 3 right now.
Holy shit. That is definitely a sizable gap that he has right now.
Yeah, and he's got 3 lap cars in between them also.
Dang. Right. Let's see. Yeah, it's the 1, the 21, the 3, and then it's the 2.
with
Or
four.
no, there's 4 lap cars.
Yep.
Because you have the 16 as well.
Oh, we got a lap car going down pit road to 28.
28. Yeah, 61 looks like he's all by himself right now. Oh, looks like he lapped the 60. I don't know what happened to the 60. He probably pitted already.
The 61 is gonna have to pit here soon. His tires are pretty
So,
bad.
so
'Cause it
does,
looks
I think the 2. I think he has to pit as well.
the 60 car, K Taddy looking on the inside. I don't know if this is for a lead change or not.
No, he's getting his lap back. So the 60 car
Oh,
definitely already pitted.
okay.
You can tell by the speed difference that the 60 car already pitted.
Um, are you still on this? Are you still on the 61?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you know when the 2 is at the line, and you let me know where the 21 is. See if he might have closed the gap a little bit or not.
Let you know when the 2 is close to the gap.
Yeah, just let me know where the 61's at. The 2's at the line.
He's at the line right now.
Yep.
Oh, he's exiting 2.
Exiting 2. Well, I think that the 2, they're on the same straightaway now. No, discard that. Them were lap cars. Okay, so they still have 2 lap cars in between them.
Oh, wow. So the 2 car is definitely closing the gap. He just now crossed the line.
The 2 is just crossing the line. Oh, it looks like the 61 is pitting this time.
Yeah, 61's pitting right now. Let's see if the 2 car stays out.
The 2 car is gonna. Yeah, the 2 car is gonna
Stay
stay
out.
out.
Let's see if that helps him or hurts him. I mean, I'm interested to see how this is gonna shape out now.
Are you gonna watch? Are you watching the 2 or the 61?
I'm gonna watch the 2 for a bit, see when he's gonna come in.
Alright, I'm gonna watch the 61. See where. Keep track of him.
Unless he just came in. I missed it. Oh, he's coming in this time right now. Is the 61 still on pit road?
So who would take over the lead?
Ooh, I'm actually not quite sure who did.
Would it
It would definitely be somebody that hasn't pitted yet. Ooh, 61 is already out of pit road already. Damn.
as the 2 is just now exiting pit road, the 21 is or the 61 is coming around.
I see the 61 just across the line. I don't see the 2 yet.
Oh, the 2 is still on pit road.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the
Did the
2
2
is just
speed?
now. I think so. The 2 is just now exiting pit road.
The 2 had to have sped.
Either no, I think it's the 61 just had such a big lead on him that that he was able to get out and everything before the 2 could catch him again.
Maybe.
The 2 is crossing the line right now. Where's the 61 at?
Shit, I lost him.
Alright. We'll do it the next lap.
61 just crossed the line.
Alright, the 2 is just going into 3. So the gap definitely has closed a little bit.
Do you think the
Oh,
60 car jumped him?
the 60 car?
Hey, you think the 60 car might be in front of the 2?
Um, I don't really know.
Because it looks like at least on track the 60 is in front of him.
But I'm not sure if the 60 is still, because he
On the
may,
lead lap.
yeah, I don't know if he's, on the
Well,
lead.
I know he got around. I know he got around the 61 after he pitted. Because he came in way before the 61 the 2 did. So he's definitely an alternate strategy, but I think right now, because of the way pit stops were, I think he's in second right now.
Oh, wow, the 2 is coming out of 4 crossing the line when the 61 is coming down the back stretch.
Coming out at 2.
Going into 3. The 2 is
Yeah.
coming out of 2.
So he has such a big lead. I don't know how he got such a big lead though. I think it might have been like a wreck that wasn't in yellow earlier, maybe. But the 61 is definitely really fast right now. How many laps do you think are left right now?
I think we're probably halfway now.
Halfway? How many stops do you think they have left?
I would say probably 3 laps or 3 stops.
What about the 60s? I know he short pitted.
The 60. He may have 4.
Yeah, I think you're
Or
right. I think he probably has an extra stop probably because he definitely did hit sooner than the 61 and the 2 did last time.
yeah, it would be smart to run it almost out of fuel on these long. Oh, the 60's coming down pit road right now as we talk.
Yeah, he is definitely 100% trying alternate strategy. I mean, he did gap the 2 car by doing it. The 2 car has a whole bunch of clean air in front of him right now. Let's see if he can set some fast lap times and hopefully close down that 61.
Hey, who do you think's winning it right now? What do we call him?
I think the 61's winning right now.
Yeah, but I thought, oh my, this whole time I thought it was Hoff winning, and here it is Hemi. Hoff was in the 20 that lagged out and gave the lead to Hemi.
Yeah, the 20 and the 61 were neck and neck, and then the 20 car lagged out.
Yeah, now I remember that. This whole time though, I thought I thought Hoff was leading it.
I mean, it seems like it, right?
Yeah.
And this looks like a repeat of Vegas, pretty much, with the leader so far in front.
I just
But
got
let's see how
word.
quickly.
I just got word that Hemi is in first, K Taddy is in second, and Razor is in third.
Well, K Taddy isn't in second now because he just pitted, so.
But maybe the shortstop is working for him.
Maybe. I mean, he definitely was in second. But let's see how quickly he can get around the 61 car here. Because he got around the 61.
Oh, do we
I
have
think.
contact?
Oh,
We
yeah.
have contact.
Yeah, we just had it. Yep. Right in front of the leader too. It looks like it caused a yellow. That is bad news for the
Wow.
60 car. That is gonna hurt the 60 a lot because he just got trapped a lap down. The 60 car did not need that yellow.
No.
That is one thing he did not need.
The 61 really didn't need it either.
Yeah, I feel like both guys didn't need. I feel like that benefits the 2 car the best because that brings him back to the 61.
As there's 26 laps to go.
26 to go. After this yellow, it should be what, 22, 21 to go?
I was thinking 20, 25.
You said 26, and more than likely guys are pitting. So let's see what happens now that Razor is now
30,
back to the 60.
there was actually 33 to go, but after the caution, there's 26 now.
26? Okay.
Yeah, 3
Oh, we're going
wide.
like 3 wide. Wow. Oh, 1 car's in the wall. The 61 clears in the 16 slows up a little bit.
Oh, we got the
The 2
one
car,
spun out.
wow. The 2 car trying to get the lead from the 61. Oh, the 61 taps him a little bit and sends him wide.
Ooh, that gives the 98 room to get around the 2.
Yeah, let's see. It looks like Baker might try to get around the 2 cars. Well, no, the 2 car comes back on the outside of the 98, possibly. It goes underneath him. Never mind, he goes underneath him. The 2 car almost cleared he probably thought he was clear of the 61 going into 1, but the 61 was barely there.
Oh, Baker dives it in there.
Yeah, Baker dove in deep. Oh, the 60 car drove in deep as well. These guys are definitely racing aggressive. They know this is their only opportunities. They're so close at 61. 18 car in the wall. Let's see what the 2 car is made of right here. He looks like he's a little bit, he might actually be a little bit faster than the leader right now. Because the leader did go a little bit wide in 1 and 2 that lap.
Ooh, the 28 looking to the inside of the 60. He's gonna. Ooh.
It looks like the 2 might be a little bit faster than the 61 right now. The 61 looks a little bit tight right now, especially coming out of 2. Or coming out of 4, I mean. My bad. I keep calling it 2.
The 61 hangs on to the lead though.
Yeah, the 61 doesn't look quite as fast as he did earlier now that the 2 car's a little bit closer. Ooh, the 2 car drove 3 and 4 that time. Looks like they got widened just a little bit.
Which I am surprised because the 61 qualified 16th. Or no, that. Oh my!
No,
I was
he
looking
definitely
at the
did not
21.
qualify 16.
I was
Yeah,
looking
the
at the 21.
Yeah, I was about to say there's no way he's that fast to qualify that far back. Unless by some miracle he
He
junked his setup and changed it.
he qualified fifth.
Yeah,
61 qualified
yeah.
fifth.
Qualified fifth, okay. That
That
would
sounds
explain how he ended up in second
that
so
sounds a
quick.
little bit better anyway than
Oh, he hit the wall going into one. That's gonna bring the two car a little bit closer. That wall can sometimes come out and bite you if you enter too early or exit too low. You can definitely get screwed over.
the 2 and the 61 looks like they're pulling away
Yeah,
though.
the two and the 61 are definitely the two fastest cars, and it looks like they've been that way the whole race. Ooh, the 61 just looks a little bit tight to me though in 1 and 2.
Oh, oh,
Or
oh.
not 1 and 2, 3 and 4.
That looked like a
Going to the
little
line.
lag there. Is that a
From
caution?
who?
I think that might. I think there might be a caution.
No.
No?
No. There was no yellow. Who would it have been for?
I don't know. It just looked like they were slowing down. I thought there was a caution.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm focusing on the battle up front. Oh, it looks like there is one slow car, so it looks like lap traffic already coming into play.
Oh, and he doesn't look like he's
Early in
gonna
this
get out
one,
of
it
the
looks like
way.
it's the one car. It does not. Oh, it looks like he's getting out of the way. When the 61 tries to arc it in, doesn't look like he's as good in 3 and 4.
Yeah, the 2 is definitely catching him in 3 and 4.
It looks like they're pretty even in 1 and 2 though. I, I don't know what the 61 did to his car from the last few runs to now, but it looks like he's a little bit tighter. The 2 car looks like he might actually end up getting around him here.
Definitely gonna give him a run here soon. Which is gonna be interesting because if there was only 26 laps at that caution, they gotta be winding down into the teens now.
Yeah, they're definitely running. Yeah, it looks like they're definitely running down towards the teens right now. It looks like I think Razor has the better long run car than the 61.
Oh, he's looking to the
The
inside.
61 goes way wide. Wow. It looked like he did that on purpose though, because he definitely he the 2 is able to diamond it just a
Oh,
little bit in 1 and 2 that time.
oh, they make
I don't know if you
contact.
noticed that. Ooh, they make a little bit of contact. I don't know how the 61 is gonna appreciate that. He goes a little bit wide in 1 and 2 right there. Ooh.
Oh my god.
It looks like the 2 car I think is gonna probably hold on to this lead. Because I don't see the 61 getting better as this run goes.
Well, we have a lap car that's coming up. It might play in effect.
Yeah, if they get held up by a lap car, that definitely is gonna change things.
Oh, I don't know what the lap car was doing there.
Oh wow, it looks like he went out of the way.
But no, I give it to Razor though. He was patient the whole race.
He definitely was patient around the 61. He definitely waited until he had the opportunity to get underneath him. I think he knew where he was better and knew where the 61 was worse, and he saw his opportunity and took it. Because when he made the pass, it looked like he arced it in a little bit in 1 and 2 and he was able to just sneak it underneath the inside of the 61.
As the 18 is looking underneath the 60 for third place.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So Baker trying to get a third place out of this. Or no, that's the battle for fourth. The 98's in third.
Oh, okay.
That's the battle for fourth place. Actually, no, I think it's, wait. Maybe it's actually the battle for fifth, because I don't think the 28 was a lap down either. So I think that's actually the battle for fifth place there, Camper.
Well, I'm not sure if anybody here is a lap down or not. I
Well,
think
I
the
I
I think
know
the
I know the 98 is on the lead lap.
I think the 28's a lap down. I'm not sure though.
I don't remember them going around the 28 though. I remember them going around the 21 in the one car. Either way though, this is definitely a good battle between Baker and the 60 though.
Oh, look, a 21 into the wall.
21 hit the wall.
Yeah.
Three cars trying to go around him on the low side. The two car looks like he might have this in the bag now. It looks like he's gapping him just a little bit.
Oh, the 60 pushes hard.
Ooh, 60. Yeah, 60's in the wall. 18 looks like he's going to get around him. Let's see if the 60 car can come back on him though. This is either the battle for fourth or fifth. Not 100%.
As the two car looks to be pulling from the 21. And that was the race. Razor Sharp
That was
with the
wow.
win.
Razor Sharp with the victory. So the 20 and the 2 are two victors.
I definitely think that caution hurt the 61 of Hemi.
Yeah, I feel like the 61 would have had the race won if it wasn't for that yellow.
All right, let me get him in here. We got to do an interview for this one.
We definitely gotta get an interview for that one. That was a great race right there.
The top five was Razor Sharp with the win, Hemi in second, Flo with third, Pro Angler in fourth, and Baker Bones in fifth.
Congratulations to the top five there. That was a good run right there.
What's up?
There he is, Razor Sharp with the win at ISM.
What a victory right there.
Yeah, that was a little nerve-wracking,
So did
to
you
say the
have
least.
any intentions of winning that race? Of how big of a lead Hemi had on you before the caution?
Well, I semi did, yeah, because I was on a strategy that was working so far. I knew he was driving his car a little too hard. Um, he was 15 seconds ahead of me at that point. I did an early pit, got out in front. Then that caution came out at the end, and I knew he was going to drive his car like hell, which I laid back a little bit. He pulled away, but I mean, I slightly had a feeling that I was going to win, but once Hemi pulled out in front on that one caution, I didn't think I had it.
It looked to me like you showed a good amount of patience there towards the end of the race.
Yeah, I mean, I could have got under him a lot. He drifted up the track a lot, but I just decided to stay, in his draft a little bit, save a little bit of fuel, save a little bit of my tires, not run as hard, which he ran his car a little too hard. Again, drifted up the track, and I slid right underneath him in two. And I mean, from there, I had to turn my mirror off just because he would he would get there and bump me a little bit, but I mean that's some good racing by me and him.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good race.
Yeah. What was up with you and the 22 earlier in the race? It looked like you guys were getting into it.
Yeah, I mean I got a little loose early on, messed up my adjustments to my car and got a little loose going in mid corner and hit him barely, just barely. He slowed up track a little bit. And then I passed him, and then he drove me into the corner and kept driving me into the corner, kept driving me into the corner. I let him pass, let him know, here, take the position back. But then he would, like, you know, lift early, slam on his brakes, stuff like that to get me to run into him. And then I eventually just moved him out of the way. He was holding me and a lot of people up, so I just moved him out of the way. And it's it's kind of pathetic how I mean, I would have gave him the position back if he would have just come up, tap my bumper. I know that means, hey, faster. I'll just slid right up the track or let him go by, but he just drove me into the corner. Like,
Well,
it's,
that was a hell of a race, man. We gotta we gotta see if we can get the other two in here and get them interviewed.
yeah, I know
That
that
was
probably looked bad, but I was telling my
it looked
guy,
interesting from my point of view. That was an interesting battle.
yeah, I mean, I cut him below the side, to be honest. But it's just previous races, I've been wrecked for racing. I've been wrecked racing clean, stuff like that. Then that happens. Tempers flare. So
Yeah, definitely. I did love that move that you finally did make on the leader though. That was a good move. It looked like you arced it in 1 and 2 a little bit better than he did, and you were just able to sneak it under his inside.
yeah, I mean that's how I had my car set up. I could not run the bottom straight. Could not run the top straight. I would have to diamond it in, arc it, and then just drive right off, and I'd catch anybody on the high side or anything. Normally the high side is the way to go here, but I got my car exactly where I needed it to do that. And I mean, he would get the run off the corner, but I'd be right there going with the 3 and 4. So I mean, it's probably a little nerve-wracking seeing somebody do that.
Definitely. I mean, I honestly did think as soon as you got towards him going into 1 and 2 that lap, I thought you were gonna end up getting him in 3 and 4 because you were a lot closer than you had been before. But you were able to sneak up under his inside, and at that point, I knew you had it because you were so much better in 3 and 4 than he was.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the only problem that he had in 3 and 4 is he tried to like go right against the wall and stable the apron. I do what I did in 3 and 4, arc it in, drop it to the bottom. That's where he really lost most of his time. He tried to go from the bottom, and you always go up to the wall. You always go up to the bottom of the wall. It loses you time and speed by doing that.
Yeah, it definitely looked like you had the better line in 3 and 4, which definitely benefited you to keep up with him at the end of that race.
Just want to say, free car though, he had a pretty bad race, but I uh, helped him a little bit. Just a little shout out to the 3 car for, getting to figure that track out.
Definitely.
He's my team owner.
Yeah. How was
He
that
was,
first race too, though? You guys started the second race so quick, we weren't quite able to get anybody in.
ooh, how do I put this? A crapshoot. It's
It
either,
definitely was. It looked like it.
I mean, the guy up front, I can't remember his name, but he had a 3-second lead on me that entire race. I never knew what car number he was, to be honest.
It was the 20 car.
29. I'd never seen him that entire race. So, I mean, it was mainly a race because he just disappeared completely. And, I mean,
You were able
Got a
to
top.
finish second though, which was a good finish out of that race.
I mean, the Vegas race really didn't have a good car. They wanted it to be. I couldn't drive the corners like I wanted to. Normally when I race Vegas, I can full throttle all the way around, but I couldn't quite manage to do it there. I don't know if it was just what slider I was on, but I mean, it was good racing when we were in a pack, but and people trying to take it 5 wide into the corner trying to win the race on the first lap was kind of stupid.
Yeah, they're especially on restarts. I thought honestly, I told Canfield before the race, I thought the restarts at Phoenix were gonna be a lot more hectic than the ones at Vegas, just because
I
that big
honestly,
huge dog leg.
yeah, I honestly did too, but I mean, how many cautions do we have total? Like 3?
2 or
2,
3.
3? I mean, I don't understand how. I mean, Phoenix is a harder track than Vegas.
I think it was more a lot more drivers were a little bit more patient and not as aggressive.
I don't know. I just wish we can redo the Vegas race and actually not go 5 wide off the restart.
I think another reason why everybody was probably going more aggressively at Vegas and ended up being like 5 wide a lot is because on a track like that you have a lot more of a draft pull towards everybody else.
Yeah.
So that
I mean,
could have benefited in that as well.
there's some guys in there though that I really was skeptical about passing. Every time I go to pass them, they'd block or something like that. I mean, you could be 2 laps down and still do it. But it's that. I mean, that race was. If I feel like everybody would not go 5 wide off of restarts and actually like keep it double wide through the corners, you know, try and keep it as clean as possible for the first couple of laps, it would really turn out to be a better race.
Well, congratulations there, Razor, on your awesome win.
Thank you. I was kind of, I mean, I wouldn't say that I was knew I'd win that, but I mean, it was definitely a lot of work to get that one.
Yep. Well, hopefully you get same luck in the next race as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
You got anything to say,
congrats, Razor.
Canfield?
I just congrats. That was a good race.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Alright.
Yep.
Well, that was a heck of a race to the end of the night.
Yeah, that definitely was. It was a lot better than I was honestly expecting Phoenix to be.
Yeah, that was a lot better than Vegas. I mean, we had some close, hard racing at Vegas, but it was nothing like this Phoenix race. This Phoenix race was pretty intense. At one point, we thought the 61 of Hemi was just gonna walk away with it, but then the late caution come out and it switched the things around a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like that caution came out at like the perfect point to bunch everybody back up and see who actually improved their car from the beginning of the race to now.
Yeah, that's for sure. That caution definitely made Razor's night, but it definitely hurt Hemi there.
Yeah, and I do agree with Razor. It looked like he did overdrive it a little bit.
Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see what it brings next week.
Yeah, what's next race?
I'm not real sure on that. I'm not sure where the next race is at.
All right, well let's hope that the racing is still good in the next race.
For sure.